Welcome back to Metals, Money, and Markets. We're January 5th, 2018 already. Mickey Fulp, the Mercenary Geologist, will break all the info down. And from MiningClips.com, I'm Rob Goodman. Well, Mickey, a lot of good economic data out this week, some good jobs number. Everything looks good here. The metals had another fantastic follow-through. Why don't you break it down for us?
Gold and the other precious metals all had good weeks. Gold was up to 1320. It looks like it's broken that 1300 resistance, although it may test that, up 1.4%. Silver 1716, up 1.4%. Platinum is starting to make up some ground, but it's still got a long ways to go. It's up 4.5% to 968. And palladium yesterday set its all-time high of 1092 an ounce. It lost a little bit today, closed at 1084 for a 2.8% gain. This has really been driven by the weak U.S. dollar and the usual seasonality. This is the usual time of year, the best time of year for gold and other precious metals.
And meanwhile, copper lost its gain from the week before.
Yeah, copper had a bit of a rough couple of days. It's lost 6 cents in the last 2 days. Most of that was lost today, down a nickel. Closed at 320, down almost 2%. But the forward curve remains strong. I just looked at this as a consolidation as it makes the next move up. It touched 329 at one point last week, and it's fallen off a bit since then.
And moving on to energy, oil, another fantastic week.
Yeah, oil fell off today. It closed above $62 WTI yesterday. Fell a bit today, closed at 61.61 for a 2.5% gain over the week. This is probably profit taking. U.S. inventories are down another 6 million barrels. Trump came out with his U.S. offshore drilling proposals for the next 5 years, includes 90% of the U.S. continental shelf, if he gets his way, will be open for leasing. I think the environmentalists and certain attorney generals in blue states are going to sue the hell on this. But anyway, probably the big news in the oil and gas market was the cold weather in the northeastern tier, bitterly cold. They had a cyclone last couple of days. Natural gas spiked in New York to as high as $175 per million BTU. Compared that to Henry Hub at around $3. That didn't last long, but what it has done with natural gas spiking is increased use of coal and diesel fuel oil to heat in the northeast tier. Meanwhile, uranium was flat, gained 12 cents to close at $24.
And heading over to the currency markets, a weak dollar means a good rally for the euro and loonie, with the loonie especially having a great week.
Yep, exactly right. The U.S. dollar DXY finished below $92. That's a 2-year low. Of course, the euro made a 2-year high, finished above 120. Those moves were not very big in terms of percentage, but the real winner was the loonie, closed greater than 80 cents for the first time since mid-October, closed at 0.8058 for a 1.3% gain on the week.
And finishing up with these equities markets, they started off the year in fantastic, blew through 25,000, all record highs across the board.
U.S. markets, a very good start to the year, up all week, all 4 days. The VIX was less than 10 all week, record low volatility in the low nines. What we did see is record highs. The Dow, the S&P 500, and NASDAQ all closed at their weekly highs, and they were just surging as the market ended today. Dow finished at 25,296, up a whopping 2.3% on the week. S&P 500 up 2.5% to 2742. NASDAQ, the real beggar, the real winner for the week. This rally was really led by the tech stocks, closed at 7136 up a whopping 3.4% on a week. You know, Rob, it wasn't that long ago we were talking about the NASDAQ at 5,000, not much more than a year ago, and that being a record high. So just amazing what's going on in the major equity markets.
Yeah, a Trump rally for sure. Finish up with the venture. Another fantastic week for the venture.
Yeah, the venture exchange really broke out this week, and it started really right after all the Canadians returned from their Boxing Day, Christmas Day holiday. Um, the Toronto Venture Exchange has been up 7 of the last 8 days on very strong volumes, huge volumes, the highest average volume over the last week since January of 2011, which was only a couple of months off a high before this market went in the toilet. Closed at 896. Volumes average 161 million shares a day. And what it really has done, Rob, is the Toronto and the Vancouver brokers and the transfer agents and the back offices have been totally unprepared for this surge. It's amazing to me how many canceled trades I'm getting, with trades being wrong out of back offices and transfer agents way behind on delivering certificates at this point. So, you know, I think what we found is they downsized so much, this rally has caught them completely unprepared.
Well, nice rally indeed. Okay, Mickey, appreciate the insight, and we'll catch up with you next week.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob.